I'll give it one more go, I guess. That's just really fun, honestly. Really fun. Yeah, that's a definite smile for me, for sure. I'm gonna stand up during this intro. Maybe else something fun. Maybe else having a good time today. Time to pivot to a Puzzle League stream real quick. I'm just saying, Puzzle League kind of dope. Just saying. If he didn't jump off that log, I might have just ended it right there, honestly. Yeah, deadass. If this run gets shit on, also, I'm high just gonna switch to Puzzle League. I think Puzzle League and chill. Puzzle League and I'm feeling giddy with James. I mean, Puzzle League is so good. It's so good. I don't know, sometimes speed games really just test your mental strength, honestly. It's like as a I don't know. I always think about this just this one time Arma talking about Glitchless a few years back and just saying like, yeah, the only shitty thing is that there's this huge ass RNG segment like an hour into the run. And I'm like, yep. Yep, that's still the case. There is still a huge RNG segment an hour in, unfortunately. And it sucks being at a point where it's just like, there's no point of like continuing a run with a failed go-on race. Hikey. It's like, yeah, you could. Like, I could in theory probably still PB with a failed go-on race, but it's like, it's just like, no. It's just like, no, I'm not having that. No way. No way am I having that, honestly. Well, do you know Perp what to expect out of your first GDQ, or you're just gonna see how it goes? I don't know if I kind of like had any expectation for what was gonna happen or not. When I first went to one. Unfortunately to say, 10 years ago. Kind of fucked up to say that. My first one was 10 years ago. Like, what? Re-Huel and re-Hocus. I wish I had Huel. But Canada is stupid and they're like, Huel isn't considered food or something like that. Something like that. So they're allowed to like manufacture it here apparently, but they're not allowed to sell it or ship it to like Canada, which makes no damn sense to me. What kind of logic is that? Especially considering all the other bullshit that you're allowed to sell here in Canada. So you're telling me McDonald's counts as food? You tell me that counts, but you're not allowed to you're not allowed to sell Huel? Like what? That's what I need. I need practice smuggle us like a bunch of Huel back to Canada when he's at GDQ. Yes, cinnamon bun Huel shake is like absurdly good. I don't know how they make powder and water taste so good. Because you honestly don't even need milk. You don't even need milk for Huel to taste good, at least like for powder. It's kind of magical, honestly, because I've had like various brands of like protein powder over the years, and some, like, they definitely have, like, usually, like, a weird taste when you mix it with water. Like, some are fine, some definitely taste kind of, like, just bland and weird. I think generally for, like, just straight up protein powders, I think they're definitely way better with milk / almond milk / any kind of milk, basically. Damn, I wonder if there's low-key milk powder in Huel powder. I never considered that, actually. Maybe there is. Spicy hiccups. Haven't had these in a while. Damn. For some reason, something that gives me hiccups is if I eat like a lot of rice really quickly. Like if I eat like fresh rice too quickly, I definitely get hiccups from that. You know what's sad, Ebo? My gochujang tub is like basically empty. There's like maybe like a tablespoon or two left in there. And we haven't been to the Korean store in a while, unfortunately. Time to go to Korea to get more. Alright. That's probably the easiest way I could get more, honestly, is going to Korea. Get it from the source, you know? Get it from where it's from. That's how you know it's authentic. Damn, we're on the same wavelength. Yeah, I get that authentic gochujang. Oh, the tragedy of living in a very white people area where there's no Asian grocery store closer than a 40-minute drive. But there is this one like Asian grocery store that's also not too far away from where the Korean store is that we'd go to. And I'm pretty sure that Asian grocery store actually carries this one sauce I've been trying to find for like a minute for Mapo tofu. Because like no other store like carries it anywhere. And this one store seemingly has it. So maybe we'll see about going there. Do the double pack. Asian grocery store into Korean store. Unless the Asian grocery store also has gochujang in the big tubs. Because like our Walmart and like grocery stores around here sell gochujang, but our Walmart only has like the really tiny tubs, and then the other grocery stores, they have like a squeeze bottle of gochujang. I was like, oh nah, that's not it. That is super not it. And probably less cost efficient, because from the Korean store, like a giant like this wide, like this tall, like tub of gochujang, it's like $24, I think. Like it's like a pretty damn good price, considering everything. Considering like Walmart and such will sell like a really tiny tub that's like maybe like this wide and like this tall, and it's like $6 or $8, I think, somewhere in that range. Your Huel is cooled to the perfect temperature, and what are you gonna do now that's cooled to the perfect temperature, would you say? deadass gonna put my sweater on because like the AC is like making me too cold. We're sweatering, so I'm chilly. I'm gonna stand up. When the AC is too bussin' and you start getting cold from it. I never ate Huel so fast in my life. I hope it was satisfying. I've been I've been trying my best to not eat so fast recently. I've been trying to be better about that, but it's hard. It's hard, especially when the food's good. When it's good, it's just like I just want to eat it. I just want this taste in me constantly. Yo, thank you for the raid. How did I say this? I the artist. Dubbing in this raid with a wrist. Yo. We got the wrist out here. Anybody here have wrists? Were you potentially doing an art stream? Question mark. I try to be mindful of eating fast, but I immediately fail. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm getting bodied by the game today. I'm getting absolutely bodied in the speedrun attempts. Such as the way with speedrunning goes some days. I said earlier, I think if this one gets bodied, I might play Puzzle League afterwards. Anybody here like Pokemon Puzzle League? Anybody on the correct opinion that it's a awesome game? Doing a music stream in China, folks. Hey, that's fun. What kind of music were we playing or making? Maybe you were playing a giant organ like the Happy Mask Salesman. Damn. Would Skittle give you heck Ebo for eating too fast? You know what happened last night? Because Skittle's been on the cherry grind recently. I had a couple cherries last night, and I accidentally ate a pit, which you're apparently not supposed to do. Like, it just accidentally just went down my throat, like, just so quickly. I was like, well, that happened. That happened. Make progressive metal / post-hardcore. Okay. That's tight. Been so out of the loop with the speedrun strats in this game lately, I used to keep up with it. I feel like for Glitchless, like if you've watched Glitchless anytime in the past few years, it's probably most of the same. But if you're like watching like a glitched category, that's probably a little different. Would Skittle? Probably. Like if you were out here like Goku eating in front of Skittle, Skittle would probably be like, Ebo. I know Skittle says like, it's better, like, you shouldn't like prepare your next bite while you're already eating. Like while you're, like if I'm eating something, I have a spoonful of it. You shouldn't prepare your next spoonful while you're already eating the current spoonful. What if your food runs away? That's a good point. What if your food does run away? Well, then I guess you better go catch it. It is glitchless, this is true. I guess my title doesn't say glitchless, to be fair. Oh no, it does say glitchless. Yeah, unfortunately, after an hour of playing this run, you have to play Goron Race, which, if we know anything about Goron Race, it is just basically RNG. If you're allowed to win it or not in a given attempt. Wait, has your food ever ran away before, Ebo? It's like, is your refrigerator running? Brain's on streamer brain mode and I missed it. Sometimes it's like that. I definitely feel that. Goron Race is such a run killer if it has to be a chud. It has lately been a chud very frequently. This is a very accurate description of Goron Race in recent times. Or you can't just ask someone that? Oh, sorry. Might be Ebo. Hey, but we got the backflip at least. We got the backflip into a bomb drop at least, so there's that. I've had to chase some food down. Is it more satisfying though, having to chase your own food versus it being chased to you? What should Skittle and I make for dinner tonight? We have like basically nothing for leftovers from last night. We made these like soy sauce based turkey bowls. Like we just using ground turkey and made a soy sauce based sauce and then had rice and vegetables with it. Definitely not the most conventional like meat you would have for like a soy sauce based sauce, but it was still good. It was good. I enjoyed it. Honestly, I'm just glad in recent times we've been having more sweet potato. Because we had like, with that, we had some roasted carrot and sweet potato. It's honestly so nice just like cutting out vegetables and then putting them on a baking sheet and then putting it in the oven and just letting them roast. Like it's such vibes. It's such a huge vibe. Depending on like if it's like a small amount of vegetables, I'll sometimes just like do them in the frying pan. But if we're like doing like a bunch of vegetables, like it's so much easier just to do it in the oven. And it normally does a better job of like actually roasting it properly. Getting a good like char on it. Been eating California burritos all week for the most part. Made some good skirt steak marinade and put together the ingredients. What does a California burrito entail? I don't think I've ever heard someone refer to a burrito as a California one. I've heard of like a California roll, right, for sushi? Which I believe is what people would say is the beginner's roll for sushi, even though I didn't like them actually, which I'm pretty sure it's because it has cream cheese in it and I don't like cream cheese as a not cheese enjoyer. It has steak, cheddar cheese, cilantro, tomatoes, onions, french fries, sour cream, and a sauce made out of mayo and sour cream / garlic, and you wrap it in a nice toasty 12-inch flour shell. And hot sauce in that too, if you want, and avocado / guac aromas. Guac does make a huge difference for a burrito, I agree. It's really clutch because this one, in Canada, there's a burrito chain called Burrito Boys. My beloved Burrito Boys. And as someone like me who doesn't like cheese, you can swap out the cheese for guac and they don't charge you for it. So it's like really huge for me that they let you do that. Damn. The cilantro though, I love cilantro. I haven't had cilantro in far too long. Damn, the french fries in the burrito. That's some crazy tech. But they're saying that though, there is a burrito chain in Canada called Fat Bastard Burrito, and they put noodles on their burritos. Unfortunately, in recent times, they have seemingly just gone down the drain, because they used to be really good, but the last like 3 times I've had them, they were unfortunately not very good. Which is sad, because they used to be so good. I'm like, what happened? That angle seems sus. That's pretty cool though, you made those. I know, this other speedrunner, Mr. Shasta, he posted recently that he's been making, or that he started making breakfast burritos. And he sent me the recipe, and I'm like, maybe we should give this a try at some point. Because that could be pretty good. That could be pretty cool, making some. Ebo, does Bubba Coos put french fries, or can you put french fries in a Bubba Coos burrito? Butter alert. What? Didn't want to break the bank and buy them all the time. So I learned how to make them. Had them pretty close to the real thing. Yeah, it's crazy, like, how much cheaper it is for the most part, like, making food at home. Like, you are very likely, if you can make it yourself, you are, like, it's usually just so much more worth it. She got a kid's dream? What the frick? Where's the picture at? Sorry, I'm typing something. But yeah, like, I was talking about this earlier. Well, I've talked about this way too much over the past, like, multiple months, but, like, in recent times, I started making my own hummus at home. Because, like, I don't know, I was just tired of, like, store-bought hummus, because none of them hit right. But it'd be, like, $8 for, like, a tiny little tub of hummus. And, like, for the hummus I make at home, it tastes better. And the container that we keep it in when I make hummus, it's probably like 3 or 4 times the size of like the store-bought containers, and I think I averaged it out to be like one serving or like one like batch of hummus I make at home probably costs like $3 or $4 to make. It being a little more expensive if I make red pepper hummus, because the red peppers definitely cost a bit more. Damn. Yeah. We need the spiffy kid's dream screenshot. Get her in here, Spiffy. That's crazy. That is crazy that she got one. Were you telling her about the kid's dream, or did she just randomly snap that she got one? Just out of the blue? I said, oh my fucking god, kids dream brush your teeth after? True. All that candy. I think of all things with the kids dream, I don't know how I vibe with like gummy bears or gummy worms in like ice cream. I don't think it's my vibe personally. Even though I know, like, I think they're usually called like dirt pies or mud pies that do have like gummy worms in them, but I don't know. I think it's just an awkward like texture clash, I guess. Because honestly, I like gummy bears and worms, but I feel like in ice cream, I don't know, it just doesn't hit right for me. It's a pretty bad spin. Pretty poor spin, if I say so myself. You know, I still wonder, Prac, what came over you to even like get the kid's dream when you got it. Because normally you're always like, I just want something chocolate. Yeah. You know, honestly, the last time Skittle and I went to that ice cream stand, I don't know. Like, well, honestly, every time I go there, I'm usually like, damn, I wish we just go to the Giga Chad place. But unfortunately, the Chad ice cream place is not at all like convenient to go to. Like, if we just want to go there for just the ice cream and like we're not going out there for anything else, it's just like never convenient. Especially with all the damn construction that they're doing in my area. Like, I know Skittle was saying, we need like another reason to go out there so we can go to the ice cream place. Because like, it's unfair how much better the Chad place is than the close place. It's just we're gatekept by it being further away. But the last time I went to the ice cream place in town, like I got a cookie dough flurry, and they barely put any cookie dough like stuff in mine. It was barely cookie dough. It was still good, but it was just like, damn. My down input just didn't go through, Blubbers. That felt really awkward. I mean, did you acquire your Heb branded sriracha hummus yet? No, because it would stay in my fridge for a week. Oh, opposed to Heb's fridge for a week. But you could just buy it and bring it as your carry-on for GDQ. Oh. Hold on, I'm typing something important. Open parentheses is not very important, but it is. They should make a hab in Minneapolis. It's true, they should. You guys could finally have a good time at GDQ if they made one. Why would ice cream fuck up your teeth, Monka? Because this Kids Dream Sundae that Prack got at the stand in town here, it's just like vanilla ice cream, and then it had like just a bunch of different like candy like just like slapped onto it. I forget like what it all had. I think it had like Prack, what did it have on it? Like it definitely had some hard candy for sure in it. I know it had like gummy bears. I think it might have had like M&Ms or Smarties potentially. It might have had I don't think it was Pop Rocks, but it might have been something similar. Actually, no, maybe it was Pop Rocks it might have had. Like it just had a bunch of candy just in it, which I guess is why it's called Kids Dream. But honestly, even as a kid, I don't know if I would have wanted that. I remember I always liked cookies and cream ice cream as a kid, or chocolate chip cookie dough. Unless you don't brush your teeth like at all after. That's also true. Yeah, I was a big chocolate chip cookie dough stan as a kid. I'm pretty sure I remember one year from like Dairy Queen for my birthday, I got a chocolate chip cookie dough like ice cream cake, and that shit was banging. Did y'all ever get an ice cream cake? I feel like as a kid, an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen was like god tier. Like that was like one of like the most like coveted things you could get. My friend in college would have ice cream cake for his birthday. And did you tell him to get it without eggs? Question mark. And then he was like, yeah, sure, man. And then he uses his egg vacuum to vacuum out all the egg from it. Did you? Wait, I don't remember if it was before or after EAD. Egg allergy discovery. Oh, frick. Did you hear Justin saying earlier that he's gonna get plastered before he goes on the couch for Sway's run? That I didn't know he was actually doing because I literally haven't heard anything about the schedule. Okay, I'm shit posting. He said he might have like a shot before it to take some of the edge off, which I'm like valid, honestly. He's not gonna get drunk, but afterwards. That's honestly valid. I'll take one with him. True. Oh, and then you can go on the couch too. And you can be like, yeah, so, what do you guys think of Pokemon? Bro, I ain't know nothing about TTYD. That didn't stop, I think, Blue Bob from being on like Justin's couch at some like, what the fuck was it? It was like, was it Glitch? It was like some marathon in like 2022 or something. I think Justin and Jaycog were there. Or it might have just been Justin. But I'm pretty sure that Justin had Blue Bob on his couch and he was like, yeah, I've never played this game outside like the first chapter. Wait, are you gonna join call while you're on your phone at GDQ when we're doing day 0 at home, and you can do a shot with us while you're at GDQ, while you're having day 0 at GDQ, while we're having day 0 at home? Oh, Prax says, yes, Butter. We're doing it. I'll be there in call. Pausers. Kendall like Freeman was like, I have my gibbling beverage ready. Hopefully her boxed margarita mix is way better than the one David brought to your place like a year ago, Frack. I don't know if you remember that one. Actually, I think it might have been when G was up there. I'm pretty sure it was then. I just remember like, it looked so good, and then it was so ass. It was really bad. It was so bad. But like looking at it, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so good. And it was like actually upsetting that it wasn't at all good. Which did both of y'all hear that I bought Apple Crown? Actually, I think Practice heard me talk about it. I don't know if G heard me talk about it, that I bought Apple Crown from Lickbo on Tuesday. Oh yeah, the guy was a yapper, but he was chill, And was I throwing because the peach crown was like $2 off and then I didn't buy a bottle? Like I should have just bought a peach crown bottle just for later, honestly. Oh no, I might have fucked myself. Okay. What alky are we drinking? Prax said that when he was with his cousins last weekend or whenever, that he had 5 shots or something of tequila lime and he didn't feel ill at all. So maybe you guys should do tequila lime. 1 tequila shot, 2 slices of lime. Word. Give me the whole lime, honestly. Let me just eat the lime, skin included. I want crown. Boom. Just do both. day 0 is for tequila, and then next day 1 is for Crown. Or both. Fuck it. Crown and Mezcal. What's Mezcal? Tia, what's a Mezcal? Is that an American bev? Oh. Oh. We always get the what the fuck? I literally have it behind me. I can actually see it behind Isaac. I don't know if y'all can see like the top of the bottle. What the fuck is that tequila? The one with the skulls on it. What's the brand? I can't think of it. But that's the tequila we'd always get. It's the one with the skulls on it. That's one Max. I remember that's the first tequila. Oh. I don't think it's the first tequila I ever had, but I remember that's the one like Max got at GDQ like 2018, and that forever became like the tequila that we'd get. It's a type of tequila. Oh, I've never seen that one, or well, I've definitely never had it as far as I'm aware. Damn. Are you at GDQ on day 0, aka Saturday, perp? Are you not a Mezcal user or enjoyer, G? Oh yeah, you definitely know the tequila, Prag. We've had it plenty of times. Coming in on Sunday, damn. Are you gonna greet him, G, with a tequila shot? You can go up to Perp and be like, see, this is the tequila we drank, not that Mezcal shit. And Prac will be like, yeah, I'm high. I'm having a shot. Prac probably at 5:35 p.m. on Saturday. What? I can't believe that landed on the roof. I can't believe it. That it landed on the roof. I'll still be home. Are you not going till Sunday, Brack? I thought you were there on day 0. I don't land until like 7:45 map time. Oh, so is it Saturday you get there, Prac, or Sunday? I'll be pouring everyone shots. Damn, get Justin the 3D print like hella more of those like 3D printed name tags for the cups that he made for Chicago. That would go hard. What do you mean last spot? Alright, land on the roof, right? Never mind. Sienna is picking me up. We're getting homophobic sweet tea. What the fuck does that mean? From like, what the fuck is the place? Chick-fil-A? Question mark. Picking my weed, then going to a hotel and party. Oh my god, yes. Okay, it was Chick-fil-A. Oh, Chick-fil-A. I think I've only had Chick-fil-A one time, which was at AGDQ 2019. It was honestly pretty good. Is Justin actually bringing his 3D printer? No, unfortunately. At least when I asked him, he said he wasn't. But maybe you can convince him to bring it. Oh, man. C-Stick is ready to party this weekend. Yes. The C-Stick. Woohoo! You know, are there many other MM people going, Perp? Or are you holding down the fort? I know Morph's not going. I know Jess said he's not going. I don't know if any other MM people are going. I know Pope said he's not going. Vidya's going? Oh shit, Blue Dog. Blue Dog pause champ. Twin Islands, Twin Islands, Twin Islands, Twin Islands. That just sounded like total gibberish and me trying to say Twin Islands a bunch. I'm just thinking about this time at AGDQ 2020. And gonna fail. Hey. At HDQ 2020, I think it was like me, Max, JCog, and Ice. We went down to like one of the practice room areas. We were all pretty drunk. Or well, I think Max and Ice were really drunk, and JCog and I were only like moderately drunk, I think, at the time. And I just remember we tried doing a Paper Mario bingo. Or something like that, I think. A Paper Mario bingo race, and I think Ice was just basically too drunk to like play, so he ended up quitting, and then Max like tried doing JR skip for like 10 minutes and then quit because he couldn't do it. And then Jaycock and I were like, well, should we even bother doing this with just the two of us since everyone else just quit? And then we just stopped. I was like, damn. Rip that. We tried. We tried. We gave it a very honest effort. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Pape in shambles. It really was in shambles. The first run of the day that was allowed to make it past Goron Rays. Rare footage. Yeah, I wasn't constantly getting hit that Goron race for once. It was actually just a clean race. They didn't cheat too much. You know, they tried cheating towards the end. They were making their best attempt to still be little cheaters. What's in game time looking like? Ooh, we need a Giga Univert. Yeah, no spike loss. As it should be. As it should be. Right, Brack? Wait, so what would even be like a smoky drink? Now I'm thinking about it. What do you think would be considered a smoky drink? I don't think I've ever had one. They add smoke to the drink. Damn. Well, I guess checks out then. Or smoke to flavor it. Oh, so is Prac gonna like vape into someone's drink and make a smoky drink? Prac, please don't vape into my drink. What if it was vape? What if it was like peach flavored? And he vaped into your peach crown drink. You guys can all cheers and I can blow vape into it. Everyone's like has their drink in the middle. Adge. Can we vape the alcohol and call that a smoky drink? Yes. Please. That was awful. That was awful. But yes, I think you guys should vape the alcohol instead. Everyone has like everyone has their cups like in the cheers all close to each other and practice blows his vape onto it. Imagine that. Imagine you just did that unprompted and there's just a bunch of people who are not listening to this conversation right now and they're all just like, what the fuck, Breck? That'd be chaotic AF if you did that. So why are you on mobiology? Are you in the car right now? My car. Oh my god, I choked on something. Also, holy shit, that just made me think of something. Waiting on movers to finish moving my dad to a different assisted living facility. Oh. Well, I hope that's going smooth. Right lag. I hate moving. That's valid. That's valid. I guess that's why it's definitely nice to not have like a ton of extra just stuff you're not ever gonna use. It's already 6:40. What the fuck? I thought it was like 5. I didn't think it was this late already. What the hell? Movers gave me a window between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. and it'll probably be before 6. At least they didn't say something like, okay, we'll be there sometime between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Please have nothing planned for your entire day. Like literally what happened for when I think it was when we got like our new stove, or I think it was the new stove that we got like a year ago or so. They were like literally then it was like that it'll get delivered between like 8 a.m. and like 5 p.m. and they said that they would call like an hour before they'd be there, and they just didn't. They just showed up randomly. But it's like, bro, like, come on. Y'all can't be for real. Y'all cannot be for real with this. At least my dad like just took off that day anyways, but it's just like annoying. You still gotta pack. I kind of forgot that you're going tomorrow. You're going on Friday. So I was like, oh, that's for the day before. I'm like, or like the night before. I'm like, wait, it is the night before. Or for the night of. Like if I'm going to GDQ, like if I have to leave at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. on like the Saturday. Like I'm usually packing at like like 10 p.m. on the Friday. Like, all right, pack and then lay down for a few hours and then airport time. It'll work out. I'm just need that shot ASAP. Feels good. I needed a shot earlier when I was in Goron Ray's hell after like losing like 2 runs in a row to Goron Ray's. I was like, God, please give me a shot right now. So I need it so bad. You know, honestly, I don't know why specifically they just raise, but the winner of the race gets a bottle filled with gold dust, which I guess is like really rare slash also expensive. And you're supposed to use the gold dust like to upgrade your sword to make it cool, but instead of doing that, because that takes a lot of time to do, you just sell the gold dust, which works out because we do use the money to buy things. And it's unfortunately a really convenient bottle to get for Glitchless. It's just like it's just so like in the way to get. It's just unfortunately a huge RNG side quest. I think they're kind of celebrating because they aren't freezing to death anymore. Until you play Song of Time and then oops. Sorry. Imagine that. Imagine this game was like if you had to have like every area cleared like at the same time to be able to call the giants, or for it to like work properly or whatever. I guess thankfully they weren't like that cruel for like just a casual playthrough. I guess also coincidentally in Glitchless you do save, like you have all 4 areas cleared by the end of the run within the same cycle. I'm celebrating not freezing to death. Dude, me when the AC is blasting way too hard and I'm like actively cold because of it. But also me when it's like when winter finally fucks off. When it's like transitioning from winter to summer, or spring rather, like I honestly this year didn't even like realize at first that like all the trees like started to get their leaves back. Like I just like kind of noticed one day, it's like, oh yeah, they got their leaves, hell yeah. I never like noticed the part of like they're starting to like bloom again. I'm gonna Prack, are you gonna bring your copy of Flip 7 to GDQ so you can forget it again and then G can have it for like half a year or longer? Who's bringing board games to GDQ? I guess there is literally a board game room you can go to, but having board games up in the room is clutch. You're bringing your Switch too? That's kind of like having a board game. Your phone wanted to autocorrect out the swimsuit for some reason, but I'm also bringing my swimsuit. Ooh, okay. Feels good. Everyone's like, damn, G, you've been working out? And you're like, yeah, and you can scroll through every workout that you've posted, and they're like, oh, okay. Isn't it right? Morph had a green circle on Discord a few seconds ago and now has the yellow moon instead. And autocorrect is such like a blessed and cursed tool because like it's so useful for just fixing random errors you might have with your typing, but it's also so annoying because sometimes and very frequently it loves to just autocorrect real words into different words because reasons. I feel like it happens to me all the time with W-E-R-E, and it'll like always try to autocorrect it to W-E-apostrophe-R-E. I'm like, no, W-E-R-E is a fucking word. Like, stop. And like, it's supposed to like learn, like it's supposed to allegedly learn like things you type commonly. But it's like, apparently it doesn't learn that one. Apparently not. So I don't know how that works. I just did the wrong equip. Nice. This. Like, how the fuck did that happen? Some of my punch completely missed and he completely missed. God. Why does it have to be sus like this sometimes, dude? I think it's because I was just ever so slightly like he was like to my left. Where like ideally you're punching him like looking at him straight on. What was it again? Honestly, don't know why that Iron Knuckle is like fighting you specifically. Like it's just there. But, like, I don't know if you're supposed to like know to like go to this grave to get this song. Or if you're supposed to go up to the cave first, like intentionally, and then come back here later. So I'm high-key gonna lose time here because I'm just ahead of in-game time by a bunch. Okay. But I don't even like know like that dead guy's also dead brother or something, or relative, friend, I don't know. I don't even know like what the exact lore is, if he's like just upset or something, but then you play the song and it makes him happy, I guess. Something like that. TLDR. They were roommates. They shared a bunk bed. That was really bad, honestly. That was such a bad ice arrow skip. At least I made it to this cutscene, which means I can find a bathroom. So that goes kind of hard. So bathroom break. Bathroom break, everyone. So they likely did share a bunk bed. Hell yeah. I don't think I've ever slept in a bunk bed. I remember my friend growing up at his place. At one point in time, he like swapped out his regular bed for a loft bed. And the ceilings were not made for a loft bed in that room or for like in the house in general. And for anyone who doesn't know what a loft bed is, it's basically just a bunk bed, but it only has the top bunk. And so it was like, oh, he can have his bed up there, and then he can put his desk under the bed, and it just is more efficient for space. And I remember, like, when we put up that loft bed, when you were like up there, like between the top of the bed and the ceiling, there was probably like a foot of distance. Like you barely had any room. Like you could not like sit up in the bed. It was like that close to the ceiling. But I remember like we had to sand or like scrape off like the popcorn ceiling like around that area. Well, I guess we didn't have to, but it was just better, you know, just in case we accidentally touch the ceiling and wouldn't get a bunch of the stuff everywhere. I slept on a bunk bed unlocks. My brother's room had one and it was great for sleepovers. Until we got older, of course. Then I got a loft bed and so I got, damn, the loft bed. Pointers. Pointers. Yeah, I honestly couldn't hear if I killed that alien or not. I super thought I missed it. Yeah, shouts to apparently that Chicago Airbnb y'all were at, which had like a queen bunk bed apparently. Or no, it was one of the rooms had like 2 bunk beds in it. And then every other room had just a singular bed just chilling in it. And it's like, why did they lay it out like that? Oh, it was queen bunk beds. Okay, I've never even heard of a queen bunk bed before. Like I've only ever heard of like a single / like twin sized bunk bed. I've never heard of a queen sized one before. So I feel like a bunk bed is like, I've never seen them made for more than like one person, like per layer. I feel like that was like the whole idea of bunk beds, was so you could have like, oh, you could have people like share their own bed or have their own bed still, but then like it was taking up less space than like a queen or full mattress would. Something like that. Yeah, it was a free losing time on that segment because I was like way too far ahead of in-game time. Okay, beans, fish. The bunk beds looked like someone made them instead of pre-built. Literally made them for that Airbnb. It's just weird that it's like, okay, this one room, you could have like 4 people sleeping in it, but every other room was like, okay, you get just like a single bed in this room, so you just more private. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty shoddy. Were y'all like scared of it like falling apart or something? I think you guys said it was either that one or the North Carolina Airbnb that y'all said that like apparently it like Giga like shook anytime anyone like went up or down the ladder. What? Step brothers, bunk bed. Oh my god. Step bro. What was that ranger hump? That was a crazy freeze frame. Not those falling apart bows reinforce well. Bro. Alright, well, 100% losing time again. So we're gonna be like probably tied or barely ahead. Wasting time. Yeah, pretty bad segment. I'm glad we're behind even. Hell yeah, even better. Because it's slow menuing, extra transformation, some stupid. Damn. Lucky. Real lucky hours out here. Honestly don't know if I'll ever do spin attack Adalwa. I think I tried it for a little bit and I was just like, man, fuck this. Losing time on Adalwa like makes me just like upset. And I always felt like, for me at least, I don't know if it's like a skill issue or a controller issue, but I always felt like spin attacking him felt just so like inconsistent. Even though, like, yeah, it's faster. But I think with base Kokiri's sword, I think it's like not that much faster. Whereas I'm pretty sure with like, I think when you fight a doll in like Glitchless 100%, for example, I'm pretty sure you have Gilded Sword at that point, which I think like a jump slash and like 1 or 2 spin attacks kills them. But also I'm pretty sure it's like also only like 4 power crouch stabs kills them. Or I guess you don't have power crouch stabbing Glitchless Hundo actually, because English. But I'm pretty sure it's like a jump slash and like 4 jump crouch stabs kills them. So it's like not even that much slower. It's just annoying like dropping the quick spin. It always felt just not good. Ever. To drop it. Why aren't you going for the climb skip to save a second if you get it all 3 times perfectly? Good question. I've always been like really bad at that. High key. I've never been good at it. And it is also, yeah, such a small amount of time that I've just never bothered going for it. Because I just would waste time to it basically every single time. I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good on that. Good on that one. Fucking could tell that was gonna happen, man. Can we not do stupid mistakes for one Pirate's Fortress, please? Dude, get the fuck away! Oh my god, it's like exactly where I wanted to stand. It's like none of my fault. That one's a lot more tilting because the clams are just so annoying. Ruined. Insane pirate fight. Unfortunately, every single clam trolled me. Like, it is pretty crazy how much time you can lose to the clams just being where you're trying to stand. Maybe I should start going for the climb skip. I can save a few frames. I can make up for that less than desirable Pirate's Fortress. Can do with this amount of magic. It will do. Why did it stop me in place? I was holding down. That shouldn't have happened. Also, I just mashed the bottle too quickly. Probably what happened, honestly. Oh, damn. That's the Twilight Princess O getting used multiple times today. Rare footage. It sucks my Twilight Princess playthrough when I streamed that multiple years ago is on my old computer still. And I just like can't access the hard drive. Because at least when I tried using that computer last year at some point, it just wouldn't turn on, and I'm like, I don't know why it's not turning on. Like I have not touched this thing in like 4 years, and the last time I used it, it worked perfectly fine, and it just would not turn on. So I don't know what it needs. Like I've never opened it or anything, so like I don't see any reason why it shouldn't just be working. I don't know if like a desktop PC being like turned off for like many years. I don't know if that can like fuck up like the battery or something in the motherboard. I don't know. That's what your mobile autocorrect has stored when you type in O? Oh. Okay, I see. Am I losing time? Probably. I honestly don't know how long this cutscene is off the top of my head. I've never been one to be like, oh, like I'm like about to press Ocarina here, so the cutscene is like 25 seconds or something. I've never been one to know that specific information usually. I'm just like, let me just play the split well and it won't matter. But I did not play this split well. So now it's mattering that I didn't play it well. At least this cutscene like actually isn't that long though. But it's like, man. Oh, unfortunate. And the only thing to make it better is that we get to play Great Bay Temple. Yay! Yay! Great Bay Temple. The places where dreams go to continue to flourish, because that's always what happens in Great Bay Temple. Every time. Oh, huge dive. Huge height. Don't need the ferry. I mean, unless if I just get unlucky and don't get a single heart from any of the pots, then the ferry would matter. Because you want to be at full health for warts, since you take a lot of damage normally. You're right, I should stand up. Stretch the legs. Boat ride. We've made it to a boat ride. Okay. What the fuck? What do you mean I was floating? What? Go. All right, lucky drops. Lucky drops. All right, Wart. How's it feeling today? How's it feeling? Damn, I got lucky with the eye cycle for once. Hey, give me that gold. Give me that, like, almost 10-second gold on Wart. Give it to me, baby. Okay, it was less than I expected, but still. I guess I could have literally gotten hearts for free up ahead, but oh well. Doesn't really matter, honestly. It's a little awkward sometimes getting, I guess we're getting the drops from the pots up ahead. I don't know what it is. Really? What the fuck kind of bonk is that? Ah, what the fuck am I doing? I hit R way too soon. Like, that would have been perfectly fine. Stupid of me. I didn't climb it for once. I feel like the last like 5 times I've climbed it. I don't know if that, I think that might just be hitting A like too soon. I think. Okay, no jump slash. No jump slash, please. Thank you. Come here. The ad literally about to run during Georg. RIP. My condolences to any ad users. Okay, well, that felt jank AF, but it worked. It worked. Speaking of jank. That ad literally played throughout the entirety of that Georg fight. That's actually such a meme. That is like a huge meme that the ad played the entirety of that Georg battle. Alright, Akana. Damn, almost spikes. Rare footage. Insert yesterday's clip. Yeah, I think I've seen the lights flicker multiple times. Well, I was allowed to make it past that room. Which way will the camera be facing? RTA. 2, 3. What the fuck was that sound effect he made? It was a weird sound effect. I don't think, like a voice line, I guess. I've never heard him make that before. Maybe I just never noticed it, or maybe you just never get the opportunity to hear him make that sound normally. And I should be able to just look, like, head up, and camera should be facing the right way. Those keys throw out for blood. I was worried that second keys was gonna like hit me while I was falling from the hook shot and like make me void unavoidably. Oh, I could have definitely made that, but I was like really fast. Oh, okay. Good side hop, question mark? There is no enter stone tower split. I thought I could blow up that chew by walking into it, but it was, I guess, too high on the wall. Probably avoid it though. Choose and Zora. 10 bombs, or 11 bombs, whatever. I don't really need more. And we have perfect health. Yeah. Holy fuck, man. I almost just got so bodied. The light ran out like as it worked. Jesus. I've never seen it that close before. Jesus, man. Okay. That was probably early. I felt like a frame early, I think. Yeah. It's just like I don't ever want to be like I don't ever want to be late on that. Like you killing a run to that is like one of the worst things. It feels so bad. Give me. Thank you. I think that first frame might have worked, but apparently I thought it was worth the extra 2 pauses because I missed the buffer the first time. That was high-key the thing I was most worried about, was getting early Igor, because I like don't normally ever fail it, but I'm like, god damn, I do not want to fail it. Good shit, good shit. It's gonna be you. Nope. I feel like I aim that way faster than I usually do. I feel like I usually aim way slower for that ceiling target. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. I mean, what is this nonsense? It's still a one cycle, but come on. Oh, twin mold. That was the easiest one cycle. That should have been a one cycle. That was really bad aim. Okay. At least I didn't get trolled. If I was like a frame later, I unironically think that his head would have blocked it. High key. Holy shit. I was actually on it for once. It's hard to like actively like make sure you're standing in a good spot, and also, well, I like there's like 100%, like I'm pretty sure the heart container spawns like in a consistent location. And I'm pretty sure you could just tell based on like the ground, because like the platform has like a little bit of like sand that goes up in one of the corners, but I've never like fully paid attention to like where it actually is, because I usually am just trying to stand in a good spot for shooting twin mold. Not the best twin mold, but definitely not terrible, for sure. If I got that one cycle of red, because that pattern like was so free for one cycle of red with ice arrows, like come on, man. Come on, dude. It's just hard. It's just hard sometimes to get like just the slight adjustment. The hardest thing sometimes. Didn't get stuck on the steps, which goes hard. I feel like very commonly I'll just get like bumped on the steps and just like lose all my speed. Damn it, is this the run where I failed Oath? I failed Oath like once today, I think. I guess I'll make sure ads get out of the way. Yeah, because they're literally about to run, so we'll get them out of the way. Don't want them playing during the Majora fight, of all things. I'm gonna stand up. Damn, shoutouts to this being the last attempt of the stream. And then here we are. Here we are. Oh, will Majora be kind, though? You can never be too certain. Pretty sure I literally heard Pope say yesterday, like, yeah, I'm never really attached to runs until after Majora's beat. Honestly valid. Honestly valid. I feel like for me, like, I don't like start like somewhat caring about a run until after Aliens. Like at that point, it's like, all right, now it's on. Now it's on, baby. I'm fucking cold. I am cold. So I'm gonna bring down a microwave and put me in it. My sweater is like 95% zipped up. Oh. There's no like thing to grab onto on the sweater to zip it up on the zipper. It like broke off, so I have to like awkwardly like pinch it from both sides to grip it. To zip up the sweater. Minimalist design. Yep, it's all intentional, baby. All right, come on. Come on, show me what you got today, Majora. Show me what you got. This is too zipped up, though. This is too zipped. Unzip, unzip. I don't know. Y'all have any idea how close I was getting stuck up there? That could have been so bad. That's why I try to not be like centered normally. I try to be like off to the side. Damn, one crouch stab.
Fuck yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was so nervous for like the last like 40 minutes. Sorry, controller, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, controller. Controller chance, okay. Holy shit. I haven't felt this way from a speedrun in a while. Damn, look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Damn, less than 2 minutes off of some best after that. Thank you for the GGs. No power outage. Redemption from yesterday. Oh. Redemption. Oh. Yo Mia Fuji. Mashed ton potatoes. Thank you for the GGs. How are you guys? So Yo Indy. Tablespoon. And Jess. That's good, guys. Was anybody afraid when that remains hit my shield on Wrath? Was anybody afraid when that happened? Because everything else was pretty clean in that Majora. Damn, if that didn't happen, that could have been like a really low 244. Damn. A clean 244. No nonsense of 244.59. This is a clean 244. Also, thank you, Skittle. Fucking killed it. Look at that. Third place. Third fucking place. Hell yeah. Give me my bronze rupee. That's sick. That is so sick. Oh man. And you know what this means? This means we can start Hollow Knight. We can finally start Hollow Knight. But I low-key might wait until after SGDQ because I know people are going to be there. But I don't know if anyone who wants to watch is going to be there. I don't know if Prak and G are too particular about watching it. You were afraid for a second, but I knew you had it. Dude, I know it's like dumb, but I always YOLO Wrath. I always YOLO Wrath. Every time. Because it's so fast. And it's pretty likely you're chilling. Yo, Trev. Mr. Second Place. Second place soon? Yeah, Trev is still... What's this? 2.5 minutes ahead of me. Like, I thought that run was pretty good. I thought that was a pretty damn good run overall. Did I get no bombs after first cycle? I think this was a bombless... Was it? I don't remember. No, I think it was. I think I got bombs. Oh yeah, I got that. I got that really good... I got a really good warp fight. I got this... I got the double hit, and then I got a bomb to kill him really quickly within my first 3 after that. Damn. That's so good. That's so fucking good, dude. Oh, man. I'm still like... Ah. Finally got it, though. I finally got it after getting so bodied today. I got so messed up today. Dude, I'm still fucking shaking. Stop. Stop shaking. I can't screenshot it. Okay. Screenshot? Okay. There we go. How much of that run did you get to see, Trev? Damn, if I want to improve past this, I gotta fucking study. I gotta study if I want to get past this, because that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Ugh. Yeah, I haven't been that nervous for a run in a while. Oh. Good timeline to get to see the credits. Oh. Like, what was the biggest time loss? I guess technically compared to gold, I lost like 15 seconds. Damn, I lost 15 seconds still on Majora. That's crazy. I guess Incarnation wasn't like perfect, and then that Wrath wasn't perfect. But still, 15? 15? Or 14, rather. Lurking on off the whole run. Feels good. Maybe after this, I'll figure out how Jess gets a sub 1. Probably Jess and Trev probably both get sub 1 goats. Feels really good, man. That's a huge, huge W. Jess is 59.28. Let's see what Mr. Persons is. To Mr. Persons. Ah. Damn. You got a 1 hour flat, bruh. Damn, I forgot that your layout, I don't know if you still use this, but how yours would be like, you don't have like the split time. Yours is just the delta for like your splits. That was always very unique to your layout. Yo, Richie, thank you. Damn, it is a 1 hour flat. That's so sad. Dang, this guy was plus 14 out of Woodfall. Sounds like what I'm hearing is that Trev needs to grind Glitchless again. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Yo, G, thank you. I hope the moving stuff has been good. Honestly, it is just really cool to have a top 3 time in a category where like people have actually grinded it. Like, if you want to be technical about it, I had a glitchless all masks record. I guess I'm second in that, but no one really ran that. That was like very short-lived. I literally said when I got my, like when I had a record in that, I was like, this will be record until Jess does a run of it. And now he's 8 minutes out of my time. Your time is bad since you grind again? 3? Go. Feels good. Yeah, it's really cool having that this is a top 3 time in a category where people have like actually grinded those. And it's not just, oh, yeah, a few people have done a run here and there. Or like a few people have done like one run, and that's it. Because there was just like a race for Glitchless All Masks a few years back where it was like going on to the main leaderboard, so there was like a little celebratory race. That's probably where like most of the times come from. Yeah, I'm still like, I still got the butterflies in me. Well, thankfully today was not the day I had the power outage, because the run yesterday where I had the power outage, which for those who didn't hear, I had a power outage yesterday when I was in Akana Castle, but that run I was like plus 30. So yeah, like I'm like almost a minute ahead of that run, so much happier that this run was able to finish. Oh. Well, I guess we'll end the recording, so bye YouTube watchers, if anyone made it this far.